Hi there, welcome in. My name is Junimoo and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making over this beautiful sim here in my own personal sim style. This sim was actually made by my lovely friend GinovaSims. Their name is Lea Yasai and they're actually the founder of GinovaSims Very Veggie challenge. She is playing Very Veggie over on her channel and is actually ahead of me now as her Gen 2 heir has just started college, which is already full of drama, and I'm so excited to see where that goes. She is one of my closest friends on this platform, so when she reached out to collab, I was so excited to do this together. She's actually giving my Very Veggie founder, Chartreuse Verdura, a makeover in her sim style over on her channel, so be sure to go over and give that video and her channel some love. She is genuinely one of the most intentional Sims players I've ever seen. She puts so much effort and meaning into everything her Sims do, and she tells the most wonderful stories, genuinely full of so much drama, but also like heartwarming story beats and lovable characters. I've been watching her stuff for years before making content myself, and she is a massive inspiration, so do go check her out. Her channel is linked in the corner right now and will be in both the description and the pinned comment. So to get onto this sim here, this is the lovely Lea Yasai. Lea uses they them pronouns and is the founder of G's Very Veggie challenge. They actually have a twin sister, Brooke. Get it? Brooke? Lee? Broccoli Jen? I thought it was very clever. I did have it in mind to give Brooke a makeover too, as the two siblings are so close and have such a lovely bond, but then I spent an hour and a half making over Lea and I just figured this video would be way too long. I kind of struggled a little bit with this, I won't lie, as Lea and my Chartreuse actually have very similar aesthetics and vibes. Both me and G went for a more like grungy aesthetic with our founders, and Lea obviously dresses more gender neutral as Char did in her young adulthood. So I really didn't want to just put Lea in outfits that we've seen Char in before and copy and paste them. So I tried to come up with some that Char definitely would have worn had I had this CC in my game at the time. I say that as if their formal wear isn't something Char wore for ages, but it looks so good on them, so I couldn't help myself. A very small detail I wanted to point out quickly is the necklace that they're wearing in their formal wear. It's three little stars, which I like to think represent them and their two children, Jeannie and Peggy, which I thought was like a nice little touch. I'd say the main difference between my and G's sim style is I tend to lean a little bit more Maxis mix than G, who is a little bit more Maxis match. So you'll see that in a lot of these outfits, I tend to stray into alpha clothing more often, and a lot of Lee's outfits in this video kind of reflect that. I wanted to make sure as well that I wasn't dressing them too femininely, as Lea is non-binary and experiments with more like gender neutral clothing options. You'll see at the start of the video I was going to put them in Char's second hairstyle, but then I thought it was a bit too feminine, so I actually went with Char's first hairstyle, which is iconic in my opinion. G actually did something so cool with this legacy where she included elements of the random legacy challenge into it. So that meant that she rolled for certain like additional rules for Lea to follow, which included how many children they could have, their relationship status, and like different goals. I thought that this was such a good way to introduce more variety into the challenge and like spice it up. We all know how much I love the wheel that I use in my series, maybe a bit too much. And I love a bit of challenge and randomness, especially when you're playing challenges that other people are playing. So I just thought this was like a brilliant idea. It definitely adds some really interesting dynamics in G's series. Peter, I'm looking at you. Anyway, I had so much fun making over Lea, and I'm really excited to continue this little mini series of kind of swapping our heirs across as we play. Obviously, my Very Veggie is on a bit of a hiatus at the minute, but that doesn't mean that we can't do Gen 2. We know our heirs. So, you know, watch out for that when it comes out eventually. But if you are looking for a Very Veggie series to fill the void while mine is on hiatus, I really sincerely recommend G's series. It is so good. It's so entertaining. But yeah, thank you to all of my channel members who support the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how helpful your support is to me and this channel in general. And really to all of you, thank you so much. I recently just hit 7,000 subscribers, which is insane. Seriously, this channel is growing in a way that I never thought it would. So I just really appreciate you guys so much. I was actually on my phone and I got a pop-up of like a "this was you" like 5 months ago in January, and it was a screenshot that I had taken where I had just hit 400 subscribers and now I've just hit 7,000, and that is such an insane milestone in such a short amount of time. So I really really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So anyway, I will leave this video here with some adorable photos of my Char and she's Lee. They are such little cuties together, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye!